So, I don't have my headphones on just yet. I'm getting there though. No, it's me. Headphones. All right. So, I have a story to tell. Good story. Well, it's not that good. It's just kind of whatever. So, the story is I just rode to the other end of and I didn't. Shit. Right there. No, I plugged it in right. I just rode to the other end of Seattle. There. Yeah, there is a delay. I don't know what it is yet. But the Blue Angels are flying everywhere, all over the city. It takes like an hour to get there. Biking. It takes like an hour and a half to drive in the middle of the day. It takes probably 2 hours to get there on a bus. It takes like 4 hours to walk. Maybe 6 hours. Yeah, the Blue Angels are pretty cool. I am a fan. All right, sound, stop flipping out. Yeah, don't drive in Seattle. It's almost as bad as, well, I mean, most cities are. It's a bad idea to drive there. But they try to coax people to do it by sticking interstates in the middle of them for some weird reason that I know the answer to and hate knowing the answer to, but we won't go to that. Is the sound okay? Just checking to see like why. It is okay. Podcaster, headphones. Okay. It should be okay. The sound should be okay. But God, I have a weird delay on this end too. Like I'm looking at it, and it's not right. The sound is not right. Yeah, weird. So, hello, Cuskman. Hello, Lizzie. Lily, not Lizzie. I just merged both parts of your name. Lily to Hazel to Lizelle. Lizelle. Anyway, yeah, so I just rode all the way back from the other side of Seattle because I wandered over there to eat. I kind of left late. So I sort of hauled ass back. And I always use Strava to track myself. And I got a really good time coming back. I was impressed. Even with all the dumb shit that happens during the summertime where everybody just kind of wanders aimlessly to and fro, and they sometimes wander aimlessly into each other. With testing GraphQL. Yeah, I was just riding my bike. I was not doing that. I did get the Terraform stuff working. Oh, and the sad thing, Lily, is it's not it's not tourists. It's just Seattleites. The tourists are downtown. But Seattleites are just as bad because they never come out during the wintertime, and then they come out and they're so risk prone all of a sudden. And they just walk into shit. And I don't even mean like each other. They just literally, I've seen on the way back, someone walked into a tree. Person in a truck almost drove into another person that was standing right in front of them on the sidewalk, right? Like the vehicle was coming this way, and then they had to turn because they realized that they were driving towards the sidewalk. You know, just stuff like that during the summertime. It exponentially increases. It's all evident in the data too. But I just go slow and try to avoid everything and everybody. It can be challenging sometimes. So on the note of what I did earlier, though, not only did I get this stuff accomplished, but I thoroughly documented it in a blog entry. Check that out. Oh, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So this is my blog, if y'all didn't know, compositecode.blog. And this is the blog entry I just posted. Setting up the workspace. And I just pulled this back open. This is basically what I did like 2 hours ago, it says. That's funny. First executed. Right, so I guess I committed it then 2 hours ago. And anyway, got a variables.tf file set up so that I could use environment variables to inject the subscription ID and the tenant ID, which is much easier now than what they used to do. Because the last time I was using Terraform against Azure, you had to have like 4 different super secret variables and some other mess, and it was kind of just a pain in the ass. But now, basically you just need this right here. You need the provider set and the version to whatever. With this particular version, because I'm using 0.12.6 of Terraform, you need to have 1.27.0 of the Azure RM provider. And then you can add whatever you need. And in this particular situation, I added a resource group. A resource group in Azure is basically an organizational configuration that is used to manage resources that are within a particular life cycle within it. Okay, so like you make a resource group and then you add nodes, like servers and services and networks and all this kind of other stuff. Whew. So with that, I got this much stuff done. So now I can Terraform apply like so. And it's going to churn for a second. There it says it's going to add a resource group with that ID, location, name, and the tags, which I've designated it the development resource group. I keep leaning over. Come over here, microphone. There we go. So I'm just going to type yes and get that building. It shouldn't take but like 30 seconds or 15 or something like that. Yeah, 5 seconds or whatever. So that's great. I blurred out my subscription ID. I realize that it's not the like security worry, but I still don't like my subscription ID being displayed in there. It's kind of annoying. Anyway, let's see here. So we got that working. So now that the resource group is in there, let's go take a look at that. Azure, whatever, that should get me there. Oh no, it's not gonna get me there. Azure console. Can I do that? Maybe this. And whatever. So go to portal. It should log me in. There we go. Boom. So in here, I can go over on the left-hand side, like look at the dashboard, for example. And here's some other stuff that's unrelated to me. But if I go into my all resources. Oh, what? Wait a second. Something is amiss. Terraform plan. So it says it's there, but it doesn't show it here. What? Oh, let's look in resource groups. Maybe there it is. Okay. I clicked on all resources thinking it should be there. I thought it should be there, but I guess it's not there. Anyway, resource groups. And here we go. We got my Adrian's workspace, right? I click on it and it's got all this different stuff, metrics and blah, blah, blah. And we'll dig into some of that. But let's just dive back out here. Let's actually look at create. We'll do Terraform, Azure RM. Server. Virtual machine. Yeah, that's what we want. Yeah, I don't know how it's said either. Do you work in it? Do you work with it? Do you work on it? Or do you work at it? Oh. All right, so here's an example usage. So basically anything you want to do in Terraform, the best way to do it is you type Terraform, the provider that you want to do it for, like Azure, Google, or whatever, and then whatever it is you want to do. So like with the virtual machine here, you'd type Terraform space Azure RM space virtual machine into Google, and it will send you to the right HashiCorp page, which is beautiful. So here we are. Here's a virtual machine, and it's got a whole bunch of other fun stuff going on here too. So we got, looks like it's a little bit more than a basic example, but let's dig through it. So here's a resource group. That's very similar to what I have set up here. Oops, where's my, there we go. Scroll this down. Oh heck, I'll just get it out of there for now. So I got my development resource group, and then we have a virtual network. So we'll need that, and we'll probably need a subnet. So let's add those two pieces. I'm just going to copy them in, and then let's see. We got Azure resource group, and you'll see that how it's done out right there. And you can auto-complete it. This, and basically this is an interpolated variable here. This, and then the print, the braces, and then the quotes. Okay, so quote, $ braces, quote, it lets you put in like a system variable or whatever. So in this case, it's a resource, property, and then it's field. So Azure RM resource group, okay, dot main. In this case, they're using main, but our resource group is not called main. It's called Adrian's resource group workspace dot location. Okay, so I needed to fix that. That's fixed. So then we're going to have resource group name and assign it. Oops, Azure resource group. So that's really the resource type. I don't know what I said a minute ago, but yeah, it's a resource type. And then the property, and then the field, I believe is how you say that. Name. Okay. And that should get us a virtual network, and then the subnet would be, that's your Azure virtual network, Adrian's. Just put my name on everything because then I know what I might need to take out. Virtual network. So this would be Adrian's virtual network dot name. Oh no, wait, this is the resource group. So basically the subnet is getting attached to the resource group, right? Adrian's resource group workspace name, and then this is the virtual network. So Adrian's virtual network. And we'll go with this default one. Maybe it's available or workable. I don't even know. Let's see if we can create these two pieces. Terraform plan. So this should do a diff. Oh, no, it doesn't like something. What does it not like? var prefix. Oh, where did I have that? Oh, okay. I don't want that there. So we'll just do this. Adrian's network. So this is an important thing to note here with Terraform resources. So the resource type is this, right? And then the actual Terraform resource state asset name is this, okay? So that's not particularly the thing that Azure names a thing, right? It's named that within these configuration files. However, this name here is the actual resource's name out in Azure, right? I am looking forward to that too. I have got a few people at this moment scheduled, and yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool. I hope it turns into something super awesome. And thank you for being excited about that. I am excited about that too. I think the first one so far is scheduled for the 15th. Might have one before that, but I had enough conference stuff and things I got to go to and other blah, 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 businessy things that I wasn't going to be able to really get started until middle of the month. So pushed it out. But yeah, pretty soon. All right. So what did I just do? Okay, so I got rid of that prefix thing that didn't actually exist. And then let's see here, terraform plan. Ooh. It's working. I'll definitely let you know. I kind of want to when I get some more of this done, I would actually like to go speak at both, and I want to do a tour, but I want to have a full end-to-end workspace example basically baked, and I want to do a talk around that, and I would also like to do a talk around how Twitch is super cool, fun, and badass, but eventually. So this says, or appears to, think that everything's okay, and the diff will just be add the network and the subnet. So let's go ahead and do terraform apply and take a look at that once it's complete in the Azure interface. Tor hype. There we go. Yes, please run. Haha, success. That's what I like to see. I am drinking let's see if I can do this. A Portland, Oregon product, Viso Energy. This is like the most wicked badass energy drink on the planet. If it focuses in there, you can see that. L-citrulline said 3,000 milligrams, caffeine 300 milligrams, potassium 175 milligrams, magnesium 40 milligrams, zinc 15 milligrams, pantothenic acid 10 milligrams, manganese 2 milligrams, folic acid 4, mace, or whatever that is. I can't see it. Where'd it go? Botin 3 milligrams, vitamin E, D, C, B12, B6, B3, B2, B1, and A. So it's kind of like super good for you and super not good for you at all. So it's one of those things. I feel like it definitely is a mental stimulant of the nth degree, and I've enjoyed these things since like 2007. I just realized that I've been drinking them on and off since then, and wow. My mic sounds almost robotic. I don't know what is the deal. Oh, I turned up the wrong damn. Hello, test. Nope. Let me fiddle with the damn sound here for a second, because I know what the deal is. It's imposing another mechanism over my mechanism, and it's sticking pretzel in the wrong stupid thing. Here, let's do default, and then digital. Can you hear the music? Water-free caffeine. That doesn't sound real at all. Opposite of me? Well, I'm insane. That's pretty good to be opposite of me. Yeah, I don't know. I can't get the music to cooperate right now. What is even going on? Yeah, here, just bear with me here a second. Yeah, like the music isn't coming through anything. But if I turn up my audio, yeah, something's flaking out on my machine right now. But anyway, I have music. I invite all of you to play some of your own music, and it'll be super rad. And there we go. All right. Triggers migraine, so I need to get back off it. I don't know why I get on caffeine in the first place. I know it triggers migraines. Yes, that would be a problem. For a lot of people, caffeine does the opposite, right? Caffeine gets rid of the headache. And then for other people, it gives them the headache, which is weird. Oh, 1 rock star a day is enough. 3 is super bad news. That's far beyond the caffeine the body can handle. So yeah, you would, even if caffeine technically didn't give you headaches, it would be giving you headaches with 3 rock stars. Oh, that's yeah. Don't do 3 rock stars or monsters or whatever. Yeah, rock stars. They're not as bad as the Visos. I mean, they're worse than the Visos though because they have such a high sugar content. Like this one doesn't really have sugar, but it tastes really freaking weird. Hurts my head thinking about it, but I'm used to it now. I like the things. 1 can of Coke every 3 days. That's not bad. I basically drink water and Viso. That's all I drink. So it pans out. Anyway, so back to. Oh yeah. If I don't have a little bit of caffeine, just 5 or 10 milligrams, I usually get a little bit of a bit right there that just won't go away. But yeah, water is amazing. It's the freaking water is the miracle drug is what water is. All right, so we got all that stuff in there, and I wanted to go look at it because we should look at the beautiful, weird, fun Azure wonky interface. All right, so we got the Azure group. The resource group built. So there's my little resource group, and it should have my network. Hey, there it is, just like it's supposed to be. And then it has stuff in it. I thought it would show the subnet. Oh, well, there's that. But where's the... Oh, subnets. Nice. And then address space. Yeah, okay. I would have thought that the subnets would have been listed underneath it, but I guess connected devices make sense. All right, so with those 2 things added, the subnet and the virtual network, let's add a network interface. We're almost to this point, the point of actually creating the machine. And let's get back into here. Bum, 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 bum. And let's see. So the virtual network has this CIDR, and then the subnet has that one, which is... Oh, that's so I can break out the subnets even more. Okay, that makes sense. So then the Azure Network Interface. We'll call this one... I'm going to call it Adrian's Interface 2, or Net Interface. There we go. That's my net interface. So then, I don't know what this bar thing is they're kind of doing, but I'm just going to say Adrian's Nick. Yeah, and then the subnet, that looks right. Adrian's subnet, subnet, dot Adrian's subnet, virtual network. Or what did I name it? Oh, I left it named internal, and ID, so that should be great. It'll get a DHCP address, IP address for that. And then we want to create this virtual machine, which looks like a big old monster bunch of resource. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. So I'm going to try to narrow this down a little bit, see if I can get a little less on this thing. Anything different than water is not economic here. Oh, it's not economic here either, Cuskman. Drinks here are crazy priced, but Americans drink a lot of drinks, regardless of whether we need the drinks. So, hell, this stupid thing's like $6 now or something. So, yeah, our drinks aren't cheap either. And our net income actually isn't that much more as a nation either anymore than Poland. Poland's doing pretty damn good for itself. Contrary to what some of the people of the country may feel, but just like America, also there's a lot of people that feel certain things about how things are going. So, but I won't get into that. just suffice it to say, our drinks are not cheap either. They're pretty expensive. We routinely need to stick to water. All right, so we got Azure Virtual Machine here. We're going to call it Adrian's Bastion. Actually, I'm just going to call it a Bastion. We'll call it Super Dave Bastion. It'll be like a superhero Bastion. And then we'll call this right here, we're going to call this Super Dave. If y'all don't know who Super Dave is, how do you say Sige? Welcome to the Mosh Pit. Thanks for following. Glad to have you here. Let's see here. Super Dave. I'm going to show y'all who Super Dave is real quick. This is Super Dave Osborne, right? See, that's not up either. So anyway, basically Super Dave does this goofy stuff. He's this goofy happy guy. And he usually just wrecks. Anyway, funny fella. Where did there it is. Back to code. All right, so staging. We got our Super Dave thing here. Uncomment this line to delete the OS disk automatically when deleting the VM. Delete OS disk on termination equals true. Oh, okay. Uncomment this line to delete the data disk automatically when deleting the VM. So, yes, because why not delete that? So there we go. All right. And then we have, what do we have? We have a storage image reference. So we're going to use the canonical publisher who makes Ubuntu. We're going to take the Ubuntu server offering with the 1604 LTS version latest. But let's go tweak this a little bit. Azure RM available VMs. Or let's see, let's do Azure CLI list virtual machines. So it's your create VMs. I don't really want to create a VM. I want to manage VMs, protected how-to guides. Let's do Azure CLI list VM types. Okay, maybe this has an Azure VM. List. Maybe that'll do it. No. Oh. Oh, what is the darn thing? Oh, maybe image list, DMs, VMs. Anyway, okay. We're going to go with the default one then. This is too much trouble already. Okay, so we're going to go with 1604 LTS distro, a version latest. I guess that's pertinent to the virtual machine image, not particularly pertinent to the OS that's on the virtual machine. And then, let's see here, we got, okay, storage OS disk. Let's call this core OS disk. Yeah, core OS disk. Actually, let's not call it core OS. Let's call it Grand Central. Read write from image standard LRS. OS profile hostname test admin. Oh, it's going to give us, this is the account, I guess. So let's set this up as Adrian and then password 1234. I don't even want the exclamation. We'll just do that. Disable password authentication, false environment staging. Let's not call it staging because this is development. There we go. Let's try to build that one now. So we'll do Terraform plan. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't fix these things. So Azure Resource Group, Adrian's Resource Group Workspace, and then Azure Resource Group, Adrian's Resource Group Workspace, location, and this is main. What was the Adrian's net interface? Did I have any more stuff? Nope, that should be it. So let's pull it back up. Clear. My hat off to Lena. Did she tweet me? Oh no. What now? Super Dave Bastion. Oh, network interface. Did I? Oh, very cool. Well, thanks to her and welcome to the stream again. So let's see here. Where did... Oh, I didn't fix the network interface ones, did I? Subnet, internal. Well, no, that's right. But Azure User Group, this needs to be me. Right? Resource Group, yeah. Vigilante Heat X. 1, welcome to the stream. 2, thank you for the links. Let's see here. I'm going to pull that up real quick. So that gives a complete list or whatever? Oh, that's the virtual machine types, though. I wanted to see what images. Yeah, it's also pretty bright. How do I... What's the little small ones? I want the little small one. Like, what's the smallest server size, I wonder? Compute optimizer, rapid generation 2. Oh, endorsed distros. I'm going to look at that in a minute. Yeah, you see, this is one of the things I'm always been a little perplexed by Azure. They seem to want to tie to the hardware so specifically. Most of the time, I don't care what kind of hardware it is. I just want to know what the basic promise of the virtual machine is. I mean, I guess all the cloud providers do this now, as it's kind of a thing, but I still just want to know what. So, like, yeah, here, okay, this is more useful. What do you get? You get one virtual CPU, and then memory in gigabytes. I sure would like to know how much it costs too. But anyway, we'll figure that out in a minute. Good link though. Thank you. Vigilante Heat X. How'd you come up with that name? Here we go. 12.04 in kernel package in repo under WA Linux agent source code image. Well, so I wonder if I can just say 18. Put 1804, and it would load that one. But I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. So what else do I have over here that I still need to fix? Playing Yahoo Pool. Playing computer pool. That makes sense, Siggy. Oh, did it just say it's okay? No, it said bunch of junk still wrong. Azure Resource Group main. We're under. I don't see that, do I? Oh, I didn't save it. I need to save it. There we go. Terraform plan. And let's see if that does anything now. Come on. Oh, just one. Okay, line 35. Oh, yeah, that's not what that is. Cool. Let's do this. What this does. Does that make it? Oh, it makes it big. And then I just make it small, I guess. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. So what will happen? What is it going to tell us? So it's all additive. And nothing will change. And it will build us a virtual machine. So let's do that. Let's let it get going on building that. And then... yeah, pool. Oh my god. Does it really exist? Oh, it totally does. Oh, that's crap. I was hoping I could click on it. Hell yeah, I remember that. I used to play that mess all the time. Especially when I was broke. Sit there on the computer, play pool. Yes. Build the infrastructure stuffs. All right, so that's going to be working for a second or two. So here's manage this type, create option. Where even, I don't even remember where oh, here it is. It's this, isn't it? Yeah, VM size. Same link that you sent me. So, which one did I have? I had the did it already created it? Wow. This is so much better than a year, 2, 3, 4 ago. I'm kind of shocked and impressed at the same time. Whew. Did it really finish? Really finished? Yeah, I guess so. So anyway, beautiful. So I had, what was it? Standard DS1 V2, standard AB CD DS DV DS1 V2. Okay, so this is a little itty bitty thing. How do I find out what the price is then? VM, let's see here, Azure VM prices. Oh, bananas, you're on the stream too. Now I gotta watch my mouth and shit. That was sarcasm, but whatever. So oh, it makes a little calculator. What just happened? Oh my god. That's not what whoa. Okay, so here's a little bitty one. 91 bucks for that? Oh, shit. Isn't there like a yeah, there we go. How about this thing? Where's this thing at? Yeah, like this thing. What is so where is Oh yeah, sorry. Hold on. I'm over here looking at the other screen. Where is the So I found this cheap thing. Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, $11. And oh yeah, yeah. Linux, obviously, right? Ubuntu. See, that's all I need. Standard, basic. Can I get cheaper? How about low priority? Does it go any? Ah, yeah, it goes cheaper even then, huh? Okay, so how do I get? Sure, whatever. Standard hard disk drive. How do I get the name of the resource? What the resource would be? This is not intuitive. There's got to be a Azure CLI list VM virtual machine list VM types. I mean, the only reason I'm looking for this because I know Azure and GCP has it. So A1, yeah, A1 seems like the cheapest thing. That would be perfect. This is, oh, SKUs. Oh, here we go. List SKUs. AZVM list sizes. AZ, well, where am I at? Not that. AZVM list sizes. What? Oh, oh, I gotta do location. What is it? Do I do US West 2? like that? I don't know what the. West US? How about West US? Oh, it's probably West US 2. So let's just try it. Boom. West US 2. Is that a real space? Ha! Victory. Okay. Alrighty. Max discount. Oh, so this should show the name then. Oh God. It's a big list of things. What's it? Azure, it has these XQ names available. Oh, Bainatuli with a sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah. It's been a while since I had a sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. So is this... You were saying, Lena Droid, that has except SKU names available? Oh, it has exact SKU names available. Where? Here? For example, thank you for doing all this work for me. That's the one I was just on. I mean, that's the one I'm on. Here. Compute optimized, memory optimized, storage optimized. I just want cheap optimized is what I want. So like if I go to, where's the cheap one? I don't know. So, but where is the SKU? I don't know where the SKU is. I don't see the SKU. Yeah, like standard A1 V2. Oh, the size is just that. Okay. But I also still don't see the... Are these the cheap ones? I don't know why I'm that worried about it. Whatever. Okay, we're going to go with the default one that was in there. Okay, but we just learned how to find the whole list, which is kind of important. Which is what command? AZVM list sizes. Location, West US 2. I wonder if there's a way to list the locations. That's kind of important. Azure CLI list locations. It's your location list. Does that really work? AZ locations list. Or AZ location list. Oh, AZ account list. That ain't gonna work because I'm only in one location in that. But oh, okay, so it makes all the ones that I have available to me, or list them. Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh, it shows longitude and latitude. There's West US 2. I'm tempted to look exactly where that's at, even though I kind of know where it's at already. All right, cool. All right, so that's two different commands that are pretty key. So VM list sizes and then account list locations. Account list locations and then AZ. What was the other one? VM list sizes, blah, 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 blah. Okay. West US 2. All right, call this Azure Workspace Infrastructure Build Notes Markdown. Here we go. And then notes. All right, so then over here though, so that's all built. What we need to dig into now is let's see if anybody's done this work. That's our Terraform, Azure RM. Oh, what's the? Now I forgot. Yeah. Oh, GitLab. Oh, there's a GitLab provider too. But I don't want to do that. I want to actually build. Let's see, this creates a resource group, storage account, network, public IP, Windows server, and runs a remote bootstrap command on it. I don't want a Windows server. Let's go dig into it though. See, oh, that's not what we wanted to do. What's this? Interesting. Okay, whatever though. No. Terraform registry. So the other thing I wanted to look up though was, let's see who might have done something around Cassandra. So we have Terraform, Azure RM, Cassandra. And what do we get? Oh, wow. It's your submodule. Thrift submodule. Terraform, Azure RM. DevOps tool integration. HashiCorp, Terraform, Microsoft Azure. Azure DevOps pipeline. Container job with Terraform. That's interesting. I'm gonna look at that. No, don't translate. There we go. Oh, that's yep. Turn only by Terraform module registry. Da, 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 da. Oh, it's considered internal because it doesn't have a README. I wonder if I can get it though. And you, oh, that don't look so hot. Doing it that way then. Yeah, and I can't go there. So that's a private one. I'm not even gonna look at that then. Azure Cassandra. Ah, okay. So let's look at this one. This looks like it might work. A Terraform module on how to run Cassandra on Azure RM using Terraform and Packer. Oh, okay. Let's look at some of these other bits then. So we got the module registry. Packer is what builds an image for us. Kind of like what I was just looking for with Ubuntu. So we're using a canonical one of Ubuntu for 16.04 LTS. But Packer lets you build your own image completely, and then it puts it up in Azure for you to use in your Terraform stuff. Define key data variables. Da 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 da. Okay, well let's go here. We're gonna fork this puppy. Terraform Azure Cassandra. Okay. And sort the 4 required variables here. So what are the 4 required variables? These files are not checked into source control to prevent secrets from being shared. Copy and paste into your, that's, okay. And that's what I'm looking at, right? The module registry. Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to come over here. Let's see, we got example environment, export TF installation prefix. Okay, noted. Ignore make file. What does this do? Oh, shell check. Linux, ensure, get parsed, da 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 da, make file, and some other stuff. Okay. And then Travis build. Okay. Custom data Cassandra sh seeds. Custom data log. Main.tf. Come on, load up. There we go. Okay, so we got a virtual network that's getting built. Terraform, required version, this. Provider Azure RM. So then we got to create virtual network and the web servers resource group. Then a subnet, and then the Cassandra servers. When using these modules in your own templates, you'll need to use a get URL with a ref attribute that pins you to a specific version of the modules, such as the following example. Yep, okay, sure. Source that thing. So then cluster name, cluster size, key data, that's probably some of the variables that we're supposed to have, but I don't know what we're looking for, but we'll find it in just a second. And then we got, okay, location, custom data. I suspect this is like US West 2. Image ID, image URI, subnet, okay. all good and groovy. I did this a second ago, but let's bounce out to Visual Studio Code. And then we're going to go here. Stop messing around, code. There we go. All right, so we got that, and now, whoops, what was it? CD. Terraform, Azure RM Cassandra. Oh, right. There we go. And in here, so it says log into this. Did that already. Follow the Terraform guide here for more information. Define key variables in tfvar. Well, I'm going to do this first. Oh, you need this, probably. Oh, it's old. Crud. Because, like, these, you don't particularly need those now. You just need these two. Yeah, 2 years ago. Resource group name, image URI, key data, seeds, location, address space, subnet, da, 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 da. Okay, yeah, a bunch of this stuff, like the defaults here, like I already got, we just created a network and a subnet, so we'll get that sorted later. The address for the Cassandra server to listen to. Okay. Using 3 or 5. On this, I am going to add to my vars file right now. So, call this Apache Cassandra variables. Oops. I'm going to actually make it 5, because really we should always be. If you have any kind of choice with a distributed database, it's generally best to opt for 5 or more. So we'll go with a default of 5 there. Is this? Oh yeah, okay. Get rid of that. This is actually pretty useful. Impressed by the pricing calculator. It's cute. Let's get rid of that. We're all set there. And let's just look through here and see what else we got options to. Let's hear data sources, guides, batch resources, CDN resources, cognitive services, Cosmos DB, database resources. Oh, look at that. You know what? I'm gonna let's look at this real quick. So wait, there's a Postgres database, but there's a Postgres server and then the database. Is that what you need to do? Nice. Okay, so, all right. Balancer. All right, we got search resources, scheduler resources, Redis, service fabric. Oh yeah, let's do a blob account. Storage, directory, storage share, test storage. There is the blob. Let's add blob to our code because we'll want one of those to go with our Bastion server. So I added this for future ref. It won't affect what we're adding now though. So let's get in there and go to the main. See, we already got our resource group, our storage account, Adrian's storage, name, Adrian's storage, resource group. This is going to be my resource group. Is it saying Adrian? There we go. Resource group. West US 2, standard LRS. That sounds good. This needs to be Adrian's resource group. And then Adrian's storage. Oh yeah, storage. And then here, resource group. Oh wait, storage account is Adrian's storage. Oh, I should do this. Crap. Account. And Adrian's storage. So your storage account needs to be this. Storage container. I think. So is that 5 gigs? Well, we'll find out in a second. Adrian's Blobs. That sounds like a great name for it, doesn't it? All right, and then cool. Terraform apply. And that should get us everything built, no problem. And yeah. All right, so now the question is, since this looks like a success, who are we going to raid? Who should we raid? I'm going to wrap up for the day on this particular stream, get the blog entry and the notes put up there, and get things prepped for tomorrow's further hacking on the topic. So, who is live? Who should we raid? There we go. So everything's deployed. Let's see here. Syntag, Code Phobia. I haven't raided Code Phobia in ages. Let's raid Talk to Me Gooseman. I haven't raided Talk to Me Gooseman ever. Yeah, what do you think? You want to raid Zorchenheimer again? Oh wait, we didn't do Zorchenheimer last time actually. What is he doing? Oh yeah, we did. He was doing the Zorchenheimer was doing the 8-bit assembly stuff, right? Yeah, NES stuff. Talk to Me Gooseman is writing a mix of codes on all sorts of stuff. He's been making like a lot of bots and other things like that too, that I've noticed. Looks like he's doing some analytics stuff today. Code Phobia has been writing a bunch of Angular lately. So he's a good one to follow. He's real chill. So yeah, Codephobia. Syntag's pretty chill, doing some Node.js. I guess he's doing an open source library thing. All right, we're going to go bounce into here because I've never raided Talk to Me Gooseman. So we're going to do that. So I'm going to start playing the outro raid. We will be in there. Hope everybody joins me. It's going to kick ass. See y'all next time. Cheerio.